Hey Donald, you might remember me. I'm one of the people who voted for you. It's not like I had any choice. Hillary made it pretty clear what she thought about people like me.
The Supreme Court is wrong on the Second Amendment.
You made a big deal about supporting gun owners. You've even got one of those super rare concealed carry permits for New York City, so you're basically one of us. I saw CNN's headline today where they proclaimed that you accused senators of being afraid of the NRA. Now, I saw the video, and it's pretty clear you were joking, not lecturing. You were making light of the fact that the NRA has 5.5 million members and can motivate tens of millions of voters. So you're right, the senators are afraid of the NRA, and they should be. Being one of those members myself, I want them to be afraid of taking my rights. But let's focus on you today. I heard two things that you said that really kind of bothered me, and I wanted to address with you. The first thing that caught my attention was your proposal to raise the age to purchase long guns, like shotguns and rifles, to 21, the same as pistols.
You can't buy a handgun at 18, 19, or 20. You have to wait till you're 21. But you can buy the gun, the weapon used in this horrible shooting at 18.
Now, like you, I've always wondered about that myself. I've always wondered why a specific enumerated right in the Constitution can be denied to people who are legally adults. A 19-year-old single mother in the hood can't buy a handgun to protect herself. She's stuck with a rifle, or Joe Biden's shotgun.
Buy a shotgun.
But now you're asking people to consider even taking Joe Biden's shotgun away from her. It would be illegal for this single mom to purchase any firearms of any description to protect herself. What do you propose she do? Use a kitchen knife and harsh language? I'm sure it wasn't your intent to leave her and millions of others like her disarmed and helpless. I'm not even sure it would be constitutional. There's a serious question if it's constitutional to have the age 21 for pistols. If I were you, I'd have a chat with Justice Neil Gorsuch on this. He may have some insights, and he's likely willing to take your call. If anything, I'd like you to ask Congress to lower the age to buy pistols from 21 to 18. Legal adults should have all of their constitutional rights. The second thing I wanted to talk to you about is the so-called gun violence restraining orders. Neither you nor I will argue that demonstrably dangerous people should have guns. That's just stupid. The question is, how will we identify those dangerous people? Convicted criminals have had their day in court. Nutcases who've been adjudicated to be a danger to themselves and others have also had their day in court. But what about those who are dangerous and might get handed a gun violence restraining order?
Or might take the firearms first and then go to court.
At first it seems reasonable. Hold an ex parte hearing, send the sheriffs to get the guns, and then have a hearing in a couple of days. The problem is it doesn't go far enough. Yeah, you heard me right. It's a half measure. Let me quote from California's law on this. Gun violence restraining orders are supposed to be applied if the subject of the petition poses an immediate and present danger of causing personal injury to himself, herself, or another. So let me get this straight. The person the judge is saying is an immediate and present danger loses his guns, but he gets to stay free and run around on the street? Does that make any sense? If someone is adjudicated to be an immediate and present danger to himself and others, he should be locked up. If he's in a jail or a mental ward, the gun problem solves itself. He's locked up, and the guns aren't with him. Gun violence restraining orders are a solution in search of a problem. The problem is that lunatics and violent people are free on the street instead of being locked securely away. I ask that you abandon this false hope and demand that anybody who's judged to be an immediate and present danger to himself and others be arrested, jailed, or committed to a mental institution. Thanks for taking the time to listen to my concerns. I'm looking forward to a lot more winning in the future. After enjoying my tax break, the next piece of winning I'd like to see is your signature on concealed carry reciprocity. Can you call up the senators and tell them they need to get that to your desk? Have a great rest of your day, and if you're ever in the area on the second Saturday of the month, come shoot a pistol match with me. I can promise you a good time.